we don't always get one, and probably not getting one this year. Hi, it's Elena of Financialdemics, and today's video is all about how you can use your tax refund to reach your financial goals. Okay, so for some of you, you may have already gotten your tax refund and decided what you wanted to do with it. Some of you, you may not have received your tax refund yet, or you can keep this in mind, put it in your back pocket, save it after you watch it, of course, so that next year you can benefit from this. And all of these tips can be applied to any windfall of money that you receive. So a windfall is just any extra money you receive. So the first thing you could do is, of course, you could save it, right? Did you know that you could have your tax refund direct deposited to your savings account instead of your checking account? That's typically what we do. For me, it's just more so of knowing where the money is going to go and not having it mixed in with like our bill money and our spending money. So the landing place is always the savings account, and then we decide where it will go if we're getting one, because we don't always get one, and probably not getting one this year. With saving your tax refund, you can reach so many different financial goals. For some of you, I know you want to get 1 month ahead on your finances, and that is how I mentioned in my video of how to get 1 month ahead as one of the ways to do it, which I'll link right here, was to use your tax refund. And that was one of the ways that I used it, so that I had a month of income already in my bill account before the month even started. So the money that I was making in that current month was going to be money that was going to go towards the next month's bills. You can also use the funds to build your emergency fund. If you have not reached the amount that you're looking to save in your emergency fund yet, but you're still working towards getting there, one way that you can do that is use a portion or all of your tax refund to build up your emergency fund so that you have that extra money already there, and that's one less thing that you have to worry about. Everybody's emergency fund may be different, but figure out how much you want to have, whether it's 3, 6, 9, 12 months in your emergency fund, and put some of your tax refund there. You could also use your tax refund for your sinking funds. Sinking funds are for money that you know you want to spend later. You may not have something in mind yet, but you maybe know that you want to do it, like a travel sinking fund, or if you're trying to build a business, maybe for your car, maybe you have insurance and you have to make a large payment. If you have a kid, I always talk about that kid sinking fund, but I'm gonna do a special video for that one. Maybe you're moving, or maybe you're just saving up for something big. Like, I legit have a sinking fund that is just strictly for little items. Well, I shouldn't say little. Let me say luxury items that I don't necessarily do well with just buying straight out, because I don't like to see a lot of money move out of my bank account. So for me, I just save for them, and I just constantly save. I don't always know what I'm saving for, but I know something's gonna come because I know myself. The next thing that you can do with your tax refund is put some or all of it towards any debt you have. Now, if you already have a debt repayment plan that you're currently working on, maybe you go ahead and wrap up the card that you're working on currently, if it's for credit cards, or even if you have a few cards and you can knock a lot of debt out at one time, you can put it there. But you definitely want to get rid of like any credit card debt if you can, or if you are working on like maybe paying off your student loans, you can do that. And I know some people are not paying their student loans right now, and that's okay. But maybe you want to put it in the savings. Like, one thing that I have been doing is I've been saving what I would have been putting towards my student loans. So I could literally maybe put some extra money in that account, and then whenever payments start back up, put it all on the student loan. And also, if you're looking to cut down on your mortgage, maybe you use some of it to make that extra mortgage payment to cut that interest that you're paying over time and to pay off your house faster. You can also use it to pay off your car loan. If you have a car that you've been making payments on and maybe you're sick of making payments on it, then maybe you want to pay off your car loan, or go ahead and put some towards the principal of your loan so that it will be paid off faster. And some people might not agree with me on this next one, and they don't feel like it's financial goals, but it is you could spend some of it. Your financial goals have everything to do with money, right? Money is a tool to get the things we need and get the things we want. So maybe you have been wanting something and have been saving up for it, and now maybe you're only just a little bit away from it. You could take either a percentage of your refund or a small set fixed amount and go ahead and buy that thing that you have been wanting. I do believe that you should not be always putting like every single dime you make towards bills and goals. I do think you should spend some of it because it's more so of a mental thing, right? And it does help with motivation. At least for me it does. So if you have that thing that you just want to buy, then buy that thing with some of your tax refund money. The next thing you could do is you can put some money towards your traditional or your Roth IRA. Now, depending on how much you're getting back, maybe you can max out, your Roth or your traditional IRA, but you can put some money towards that goal. If that's something that you have been looking to do, this is your opportunity to do so, especially because typically with a refund, that means that more money was withheld than should have been for your situation. So you didn't have this money all year and now you've gotten that money back. You can actually invest that money in your traditional, your Roth IRA, and allow that money to be able to participate in the market so that it may be able to possibly make more money. And possibly is the word, because I'm not going to say it is, but you could possibly make more money. And while we're talking about investing in your traditional Roth IRA, we might as well talk about investing in the stock market. You can invest in ETFs, you can invest in stocks. You can also, maybe play a little bit in the NFTs. That's becoming a big thing. I don't know a lot about it. I'm researching it myself right now and learning on my own, but you can use some of that money to allow that to multiply also. So if you have a goal to increase what you have invested in the market or to trade or different things, then maybe you can use some of your refund for that. Another thing you can do is put money towards that business you've been talking about for a very long time. A lot of times we have these great ideas during the year and we don't go forward with them because we don't have the funding. Well, now you have some money. What can you do to get one step closer to starting your business? Do you have enough money to get started and start with the process and go through it? Now's your time. Go for it. Now that you have some additional money, you can use that money to be able to do something for yourself that you've always wanted to do, and that could possibly help you reach your financial goal. So in the comments below, let me know what you are doing with your tax refund. Did you do anything fun with it if you already received it? Did you put it towards any of your financial goals so that you can go on to the next goal? Let me know. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. It helps me get this out to more people. And if you're curious about how to get 1 month ahead on your finances, then go ahead and check out this video right here.